Welcome back, everybody, to the Roundup. I, of course, am Chet Thunderbrook. Happy New Year to you all, but a happiest New Year for one in particular. A couple of stories we'll get into tonight. First things first, the champion has been crowned. We'll look at the league ahead, what 2025 holds for the Furry Five guys, and of course a brief check-in at the Commission's Corner. But we'll start with the top news at the top of the hour, and that is the scores, which means this will be the Furry Five guys Fantasy Football League Roundup. Here we go. We're going to start in last place. A champion has been crowned, and that means a loser has been identified, and that loser isn't Vince, as it turns out. Jonathan Lamar, losing twice in the consolation ladder. Vince takes him down 165.24 to 124.14. John is the worst. How about that? So, John, the halftime duties for the draft this year go to you. Now, there's a couple ways we can do this. You can perform yourself, or you could farm it out to Vince. He has also a lot. You could hire someone, whatever you want to do, but make something happen. We're all looking forward to it. In the final house divided series of the 24th season, Ryan takes it yet again, 142.12 over 127.98 from Katie. Katie, I think the best thing you can do is get out from that toxic relationship. Not your marriage, the one where Ryan drafts your teams. Your marriage is great. I love you guys. It's amazing. Your kids are great. I love all of them. But yeah, maybe change the drafting and whatnot. My hair's a mess. Moving on in the third place bracket, the winner, of course, in Jigbas in Paris, a 200-point performance. Fat lot of fucking good it did the commissioner last week, 2 weeks ago rather, when he lost in the playoffs. Unfortunate. Commissioner will come in third. I'm sure we'll hear about that from him. And finally, in the championship game, Big B Energy never really had a chance. Looking like Oregon versus Ohio State. MJ takes the win. UGA School for Driving, 217.08 to 157.36, and that means our champion for 2024 is MJ, the UGA School for Driving, a first-year winner. Incredible, impossible. The good news is, MJ, it's all downhill from here, is what some people are saying. I am excited to see what happens next season for this league. And speaking of, let's get into some league news and league announcements. That's right. So, 2025 is the draft set. No, it doesn't look like it. League officials still looking to determine when and where the draft will take place. So more to come as it happens. Additionally, the expansion is on. 4 teams will be added to make this officially a 12-team league. There are already 3 prime candidates for expansion, and that will be further discussed in the news broke in a later program. But we're still waiting on a 4th, so please feel free to nominate and send that up the chain to league officials. We will be waiting here in the press for that information. That's right. Moving on, and finally, it's time we check in with the head honcho himself. This is the Commission's Corner. Why, thank you, Chetathy. Greetings, you post-Alka-Seltzer-fed seagulls. It is I, your glorious commissioner. First, I do believe congratulations are in order. The UGA School for Driving's bribe went through, and they win the... I'm sorry. Did I say bribe? That's on me. No, they performed the best out of everyone in the league. Unbelievable. It's fine, MJ. Well done. Your performance would have even beat mine this week. 206 points from the commish over Sarah, but I couldn't do it to Ben for some reason. It's fine. Divine intervention from the fantasy gods didn't want me to do a three-peat, and that's fair. I would have become insufferable. We are looking forward to new things coming in the league. Hopefully, things like Katie drafting better. Come on, we believe in you. Vince coming in a place other than not last, like last or next to last. That seems to be where Vince hangs out. Let's do better, buddy. How about that? Ryan, you drafted 2 teams. You still suck. Incredible. Love that for you. Sarah, solid year from you. Made the playoffs. Love that. But still ended up in the 3rd place game. Are you on the way up? I doubt it. But I guess next year will tell. That being said, we do need to figure out where the draft is going to be. I have some options, so we will discuss that. I'd also like to call a league meeting of sorts at some point in time to discuss the draft and the expansions. We will be a 12-team league in 2025, as I'm sure was broken already in the press. It was leaked online. And the founding members have already had some conversations, but there are more to be had in terms of expansion. So please keep your eyes peeled for that. Additionally, we will have superlatives for this season. We'll have name superlative, best draft, whoops, sorry, what happened to you, shit like that. So we'll come up with those categories and get those out to you fine folk as well. When I say fine folk, we all know what I actually mean. Alright? Until then, I would guess we won't be talking until next season, and that is a shame. Because I love you guys. I will fondly remember each of you in my win column for this season. And until next time, come your shops. Good stuff, Kamish. Looking forward to all the things you're bringing to the league this year. Well, that'll about do us for us. Wow, that was a phrase. I'm very drunk. That'll about do it for us here on the Roundup. Please stay tuned to the channel for more Furry 5 Guys news, updates throughout the off season, and until then, you can catch me right here. Gorgeous as ever, I'm Chet Thunderbrook.